We're over in Parkdale Park today, looking at the Parkdale Market that will be opening soon, located directly across the street from Ottawa Fit's number 10 Hamilton. And joining us today are Ottawa Fit's 3 resident experts: Dave Harding, the head coach of the Ottawa Running Club; Jen Poth, Ottawa Fit's head trainer; and the head coach of the Ottawa Triathlon Club, Mark Manners. And today I just wanted to listen a little bit in on their conversation about core training.
So I think I can start off with, for triathlon, I mean, that's multi-sport, right? So we're looking at arms and legs, especially swim, bike, and run. And the core is so important because whether you're doing swimming, biking, or running, you need your legs are moving, your arms are moving, and you need something that's really, really solid to push against. If you don't have something that's solid, the foundation, your core, then you're going to be wasting a huge amount of energy. You're really not going to get a huge benefit.
Yeah, it's worth noting what is the core. The core is not just your abs. So we're not just working on our abs. We're not just doing very specific to the central part. We are working all the way from our thighs all the way up to our upper ribs and connecting the back and the front. So the core is that connector for a solid push-off point. We don't want a noodle here. We want that energy efficiency of energy transfer from the legs up to moving the entire rest of the body.
Yeah, I like that idea of it not just being the abs, because when it comes to running, what's really important is having really stable hips. That's where all our major mover muscles that we use in the legs work off of. Our hamstrings, our glutes. If it's not solid, then we can't generate those same forces, and eventually we're probably going to end up getting injured. Probably the same in cycling and swimming.
Yeah, no, Dave, that's a really, really good point. I mean, when you're cycling, you need to, all the major movers in your legs are also being used, and if you're not attached to something solid to hip, that's a really excellent point. And it's the same thing with swimming. When you go and you apply force to the water, as you said, Jen, that it's not just the abs, it's all the way up into the upper ribs. Your arm is connected to all of that as well. So no, great point.